How are you? Good to see you. I've been behind here for the last 2 days. I haven't been home. I just got a little bed just back there. That's where I go when I'm not on, just like rest the old eyes and then come out when I'm back. But it's lovely to be here. Here we are, look, still in fabulous Vegas. It's day number 12, is it? 11, 12? I've lost count. It is our 19th birthday event. It's lovely to be back. What a day you guys had yesterday with Craig and Debbie. Heard all about it, seen a lot about it as well. It was a lot of fun. Loads of brand new goodies, and we do more of the same for you today. Oh yes, we've got a brand new launch for you right here, right now, which has already been super popular. It is our brand new ColourBloom Inkpads, ColourBloom Shimmer Inkpads, which are going to absolutely fly out of the door because A, if you've never seen anything like them before, you're going to want them, and B, if you already love our ColourBloom Inkpads, you don't want to be the one who doesn't pick them up. So make sure you get in nice and early. I'll tell you all about the Showstopper and the brand new embossing bodies you're going to be getting with those too. And then later on tonight, live at 4, we've got a 3-hour cartload show with Sarah, Leanne, and I'm in it as well, apparently. But those two are gonna be taking over. There's a rumour along the line that they want me dressed up as Elvis. Let me know if you want to see that. I mean, I'm not particularly fussed because I'm just going to be hot for 3 hours if I do. But that's coming up later. All the deals are live right now. But listen, this show, a 2-hour launch. It is going to be absolutely fantastic. And I know you're expecting to come out from behind the curtains. Let's see if we can guess who it is. Oh, there's a hand. Yeah, let's see if we can guess. There's a hand. Who do you think it might be? What else can we see? A hand. Whoa, whoa! Little kick there. Show us some trousers again. Look at that. Whoa! Ah! So, just give us a little verbal clue as well.
Why, man?
Oh, it can only be one person. It's Sarah Davey. What the?
I look like something out of the 70s reject with my trousers and my sparkly top.
I love it.
I know. It's not Sarah. It's not Sarah. It's me. I thought I would bloom into the studio. Yeah. I'm super excited, Ben. I mean, literally, you've all took over, and now I'm here to bring you some amazing new ink pads, which I can't wait to get my hands on. You're going to love them.
They are super. Like, you may well have seen them in the Countdown to Launch shows, and you've seen them in the booklets, no doubt. But they're the same as the ColourBlooms we've had previously, but the same but different, aren't they?
They have a shimmer. Yes, shimmer, ColourBloom ink pads, different colours, but they react the same way with water, movement. They faux bleach. I mean, just amazing.
So we're going to see all of those in action in just a little while. And we're happy again. Well, I say we're happy. I haven't even asked you. But you've got demos.
Yes.
But if people want to see stuff or try stuff, we can do, yeah?
Absolutely, yes. Ask questions. Any questions, honestly. You know me. I'll try anything.
Now, a little giggle. I try anything. I do love this, actually, a lot. I've got a lot of time for it. They want me to dress up as Elvis later on.
Oh, you looked amazing. And, I mean, boy, your video.
Thank you. I did give you massive credit for that when we launched it on Monday, and because everyone was laughing at the wig, so I said you were there on costume duty.
We should have actually took videos of me doing the wig. I was back combing it, I was putting clips in it at the side, and it still looked like it did.
Yeah. Looks like it was alive. Looks like it was going to run off my head at some point. Why's he got a badger on his head?
It did look worse before we got hold of it. It was like...
If you haven't seen the video, no doubt we'll show you over the course of the show. But remember, free gifts are still here for you. So if you spend £10, $10, you get a free gift. It's a mystery free gift. And I know it does change as well. So you potentially will get lots of free gifts. You might get a duplicate, but the majority of people I've heard from are saying that they're getting different free gifts every time they shop.
That's amazing. Yeah. It's our birthday. Why are we giving away free gifts?
I know, you should be giving us we haven't had any presents yet. We got a cupcake this morning, which was quite
We did
nice,
get a cupcake. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're getting pizza as well, are we?
I'm not here for pizza. Pizza Tuesday. I'm not here.
I'll send you a slice.
Oh, thanks.
So you can have a pizza, the action. Also, look, here we go, double points on everything if you're within Club Inspire. And I've been telling everyone, Debbie, I know the majority of people are, but if they're not in Club Inspire, now's the perfect time to join, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely perfect time to join. And it's really good because it gives you all those extra additional things. So, yeah, make sure you sign up for that.
On the website, take you 2 minutes, you're in, you get 250 bonus points to get you started, and all of those double points, of course, during the rest of the event. And the biggest thing which we've been talking about, which you guys have loved, you comment on this every day, is the free shipping. It's right across birthday up until the end of Sunday. It's so good, isn't it? And
so good.
Because we're consolidating the orders, but it means that people can shop in this show, but then if they decide, they want some other bits and pieces, they can open another basket and shop again.
I know, absolutely. It doesn't matter how big or small, if you just need some extra glue and then you decide later on that you need to get some embossing folders, put it all in, free shipping, amazing.
Take advantage of it, get all of the new stuff. It's a really good opportunity as well to put in things like your core items, like your glues and your papers and all those things. There's loads of 3 for 2s on the website. Selected papers 60% off. Have a look, it's all there. And also, we are giving you yet another chance in this show to be Plinkoed. Who is going to get absolutely Plinkoed? We'll find out. One of you who comments will be picked at random to play our Plinko game. And guess who's dropping the disc today?
Me! It's me! It's you! It's me! It's me! I really hope I get you a good one because I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to dropping the Plinko.
Have you had a go on it yet? Have you had a practice?
No, I haven't. I don't want to. I want to just do it and hopefully I've got everything crossed to get a good prize.
We've had 2 £100 spend winners. So Sarah did it and then Jake did it the other day.
We want a Bellagio, don't we?
We do want a Bellagio.
Yes.
And if anyone's going to get a Bellagio...
Oh, I hope so. I hope I get you a good one. I can't wait. I'm really excited about that. So
that is all to come. Comment on the show. But let's get into this. We're super excited. Wow, we're already busy for the showstopper. Here it is, your Duet ColourBloom ink pads. It comes with a selection of embossing folders as well. Let me take you through the mathematics and then I'll let Debbie take you through all these gorgeous new ink pads and the embossing folders because she has been experimenting with these, playing with these and knows her way around them. She's got so much to show you and it's going to be a brilliant show. It's already super busy. So all of your 6 new colours here, and remember they're ColourBloom, so you're going to get that secondary colour once activated with water, and you also get a shimmer with these 2. You've got 4 absolutely brilliant brand new embossing folders for you as well. Your Swirling Waves, your Celestial, your Butterfly Collage, and then your Flora Meadows. Again, we'll see those in more detail with Debbie in just a second. Everything there, it's a great price again. That is a lovely price. £48 or $64 gets you everything. You get your double points and your free gift. You'll get free shipping with that too. Options available for you here if you just want the ink pads, or indeed if you just want to try a few out and go for some individuals, you can do that as well. But you know how great these are. If you've previously bought the ColourBlooms, you will not want to miss out on this next generation, if you like, of the ColourBloom ink pads. Get them now whilst you can. Get in early, and then you can sit back and relax and watch all of the demos with Debbie. If you do go for your ColourBloom Showstopper, there is a bonus buy for you as well, the Sentiment Collection. Which I will quickly show you, which is a selection of stamps and dies. Sentiments, funnily enough. £28 or $36 if you want to buy these outright, but if you put them into your basket with your Showstopper, that price is halved to £14 or $18. So you're going to get a lovely stamp sentiment set from the Kingfisher collection. There's some really lovely sentiments in there, actually. You are amazing on your special day. Just to note, happy birthday. There's your Honeysuckle collection again with a whole host of sentiments in. You've got your stamp sentiments from the Wild at Heart collection, 12 more there. And then you've got these super cool, almost like sort of ticker tape sentiments from the Simply Sentiments collection. There's 49 stamps there. And then we're going to give you some dies as well. So you've got your Best Wishes, from our little mini expressions dies. You've got the really cool wedding invitation from the Garden of Love, and then you've also got within this set stamps and dies, actually, a beautiful frame in there with a selection of sentiments you can pick and choose for whatever the occasion might be. So that's your bonus buy. Add that in alongside your ColourBlooms and you'll halve the price on it. But listen, get in nice and early. I'll say hellos in just a second, but I'm keen for you to see with Debbie all the colours here, all these brand new embossing folders, and see what we're working with. Very busy already, Debbie, for these. I think a lot of people who've bought the original ColourBlooms are going to be jumping straight on these, aren't they?
Oh, I think you already are. I think the people that have already got them know how amazing they are and they're going to buy them. So basically, these are a ColourBloom, which are a hybrid ink. They're water-based and also they have a dye base in them, which means that the water will react with the water-based ink and then the dye will act as a different colour and stay set in there, which is amazing. So if we look at the boards, these are the colours that you're getting in there. So they're all different to what you've had before. So you've got that Midnight Rose, you've got the Mountain Meadow, you've got the Fruit Pie. I love the name of that.
Fruit Pie.
Fruit Pie. You've got your Neptune, your Sun Goddess, and that Arctic Flower. And then I'm not sure we can pick up the Shimmer, but the Shimmer is absolutely stunning. They'd just be a bit difficult to pick up in here. There we go.
Oh yeah, you can see it there.
Just turn it to the lights. They are there we go. They're absolutely stunning. So you can see they sort of can wash down and then you can faux bleach them and show that secondary colour.
Yeah.
Now let me just show you some of the samples that we've got here because they're absolutely stunning. I will show you the boards for the embossing folders in a second, but how beautiful is this? So using them around the outside to do a completely splodged effect.
Love that.
And then painting with them as well. So, you know, with any ink pads you can use them to paint with. So that's absolutely gorgeous. Love this one here. You can really pick up and try and might not be able to. It's hard to pick up because the cameras are really not doing them any justice. But they're really sparkly inside. There we go. We can see that. There we go. Look at that. You can see that sparkle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the flower.
There we go. Look at that. You can see that beautiful shimmer. So you've got a gorgeous shine. If you wanted to make them even more shimmery, just use them to paint with your clear sparkle brush, and they're going to look amazing. Full-on backgrounds you can do. Look at the different colours that we can see coming out in that one. You've got your pinks and your blues, which are amazing. Love this one. So start to mix your colours, separating those colours, making them look beautiful. Love this one as well. You've got your greens and your purples and your blues in that one. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, they're also our duet ink pads. So anything you can do with our duets, you can do with these. So not only paint, create your backgrounds, you can also use them to heat emboss as well. So beautiful effects that you're going to get in there. So absolutely stunning. I'll just show one more and then I'm going to show you something that our lovely Lilianne brought to me this morning because she was telling me about when they developed them and when they come through. Look at this she gave me. So basically I'm going to hold just these swatches. These are just swatches of the colour when they were testing them and they just are absolutely stunning. There we go. You can really see that. There we go. That's coming through. That split of colour, that beautiful burst, which is amazing. This one really shows it off. Look at that. You can see the shine in that one. It's just beautiful. So all these swatches, look at this one.
Oh, wow. Tilt that again. Oh, yes.
You can really see that in there. It's just gorgeous.
Incredible.
But look at those pinks and those orange ones. They're absolutely amazing. I mean, literally, I'm just going to quickly just flick through these because just so many different ways. Look at that. I mean, that green one. Look at that. There we go. I mean, they are stunning, absolutely stunning. And literally, I'm just going to bring in some of the embossing folders now. Just putting them, and I'm going to show you all this in the next couple of hours.
That looks amazing. So arty.
And I was just going to say that they're really artistic, aren't they? Look at that one. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. And just all those different colour tones that you're getting in there, but you're also getting that shimmer, which is incredible. Just show one more in there. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And then just this one, I know I've shown you that other board, but this is just a quick swatch that we did that shows you those colours so you can see that shimmer in them and that colour blooming from them. I mean, just have a play with them when you get them. See what the sort of things you can do with them. Save the show because we're going to go through so many different things that you can see. And all you need is some water, some paintbrushes, water spritzer and maybe some ink applicators as well. And then get all those bits ready and you can start playing as soon as yours come.
I think the brilliant thing is as well, you've got options here. If you want the Showstopper, you can. It's just disappeared off the bottom of your screen, but you can go for the Inkpads on their own as well if you want. You can pick and choose individuals too. But listen, for those of you who've used the ColourBlooms before, you know how to get the very best out of them. And this time around, not only do you get those two colours with the activation of water, but you're going to get that stunning shimmer as brilliantly demonstrated by Debbie just there. So you're getting like an extra, almost like next level step on the ColourBloom journey. So if you've already bought the original ColourBlooms, these are just an absolute must-have, aren't they? If you've never tried them before, what an ink pad to add to your collection. And as I say, if you just want to pick and choose a few, then you can do that. Check the website for all the details. Jan is on the show today, and already joining us is Amelie Batiste, who says, good morning and happy birthday, CC. I've already called and woke up my crafty friends because a riot has been predicted. It's getting busy already, Amelie. Keep telling your mates as well, if you think you've got crafty friends who'll love these, get them up, get them in on the show. Crafty Jack joins us, and Lois in Ohio. RM Frazina says, hi all. Looks like a fun day ahead. It is going to be a fun day. And Marnie says, good morning. I have a feeling these ColourBloom inks with shimmer are going to be popular. Hey, Nadia Thompson, who says, hello again, everyone. Oh no, from a hospital bed. But you say you're excited to see these inks. Well, we're sending you lots of hugs and hope these cheer you up. Angela's in. Jeffrey Langley, Hadassah joins us saying good morning from Kentucky. Wendy McCallie joins us from Michigan. Melanie D in Florida. Angela Laidlaw says, Ben, I hope you're feeling refreshed. I've topped the old battery up just a little bit. Not 100%, but it's birthday, you know, so we'll get there. Marcy says, good morning from Palm Coast in Florida. PB Brewer Martin's in from GA. Going to be a great Crafters Companion Day, you say. Thank you, everyone. Got a note that one of my shipments will be arriving tomorrow. Hi, Charlotte Clark in Georgia. Hello, Pat Demarest in New Jersey. Lynn Morton in Newcastle. And Zoe Carver says, afternoon, everyone. The sun is out and the birthday continues. That, what, you say, could be better. Well done, Wendy McCallie, who's just said I've made it to platinum with all the double point orders that I've made. Sarah McKinney's bought the Showstopper. Nancy's in. Nancy and Jeffrey joins us. Amelia Sirocco, loving the free shipping option. Marcy Hallow, Kathleen White, Wendy Graham, and Jay Kaboo. I can already see a few questions coming in, so we will do those over the course of this show. But please get in early. Please get shopping. Do not miss out on these because it is already super busy. Right. I can see Debbie out of the corner of my eye holding up a card. Let's see what she's got in store.
These are the embossing folders, so I'm going to be using one in a second, so I thought I'd just show you them. This one is your Floral Meadow, so you're getting that one in there. That's your 2D embossing folder. You're getting another 2D embossing folder, which is your Butterfly Collage. Love that one, absolutely beautiful. And I love that one, just the green over the top, a little spritz, and you've got that yellow coming through. You've got the Celestial as well in a 3D embossing folder. Yeah, it's lovely. And this one I love. I've been using it all the time. It's the Swirling Waves, which is your 3D, which is the one we're going to be using. So I'm taking one of my ink pads. I've got my Midnight Rose. Now to start with, you do need watercolour cardstock. I've just painted a thin layer of gesso over the top of my one because what happens, gesso just helps it move much better. But you can use it, and I'll show you both, so don't worry, we're going to go through all the different techniques and everything that we can do with it. So what I'm going to do to start off with, we're just going to emboss our folder. As with all folders, this one's not so bad, but where you can see it's risen, you want to put it where it's going to go inside to create the deboss. But this one, it doesn't matter whether it's debossed or embossed. It looks just as good either side. And all we're going to do is pop that through our machine. Now, with a 3D embossing folder, we're going to use our base cutting plate, our magnetic, our plastic shim, which we're going to put on the top, and then we're just going to send that through our machine. So nice and simple. If you've got any other die cutting machine, then just refer to your user manual, so for your 3D embossing folder. And let's bring that one out. That's going to emboss that beautifully. Look at these swirls. I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing on its own without anything else on there. Let's pop that to the side. And all I'm going to do with this one, so straight away, we're just going to take this. Now, it's in our new teardrop shape, which is really ergonomical in the hand as well to hold, which is good. We're going to literally place that, and I'm going to go straight over with my ink pad over the top. So just using that, and you can see it's just one colour. So that one colour laid down, which is beautiful. Now, the trick with these, if anybody's new to us and haven't seen our ColourBloom or Duet ink pads before, especially the ColourBloom, the trick is to dry them. So I'm just making sure I've covered all of that. Once you've got that layer on, you're then, and actually I'm going to do two things. So I'm going to put some on my here, so just so you can see that. And then I'm going to dry this. And in fact, before I dry it, I'm going to spritz here.
Okay.
So all I'm going to do is take our water spritzers to make sure you've got some of those. And I'm just going to spritz water onto that and leave that while I'm drying this. So it's just a case of going over. Now you want to make sure this really has dried well. That's really important that you dry that ink, because you want to set it almost. You want to set your dye-based ink, because that can be wet when you put it on, which means you can then, I could heat emboss on top of this. If I want to just put my embossing powders, or I want to heat emboss it without drying it, I can do that. But what I won't get is the ColourBloom that comes through.
Right.
And then what's happening with this one, as we're speaking, can you see all the lighter blue colours are starting to come through? I've got some purples coming in the middle there. So that's just with a bit of water reacting with that one. I can see the purples starting to come out round the edges.
Oh yeah, you can see it like sort of bleeding out just at the bottom there,
just
can't you?
starting to sort of come out. I'm just going to spray a little bit more water so you can see that movement.
And so, again, for people who are new, I know you touched on this, so the trick with ColourBlooms generally is to apply that first layer and make sure it's like super, super dry, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And that's how then you're going to get a better secondary bleed of the colour.
Yes, absolutely. So you absolutely want to dry them. So I'm just making sure, where I can see I've been a bit heavy-handed and it's still a little bit wet, we're just drying that fully.
Yeah.
And what I love about this is if you spritzed it with water and you didn't get enough coming through, you can go over it and dry it again. Just keep drying it and you'll just set it all the time. So it's just a case, popping that in. So I can still see some wet pieces in there. So you can see, because it's a hybrid ink, it does stay a little bit wet.
We've got cupcakes on standby in the studio.
Oh, have we got cupcakes?
Yeah. Well, I don't mind this either or. I'm just not fussy, really. Although I'll probably have it a little bit later on. Thank you. Look at that. Thank you very much.
Oh, look at that.
Cupcakes.
I mean,
Hey.
that's service for you,
Hey.
isn't it? Look at that. Oh, mine's coming.
Happy birthday.
Thank you
I'll pop it to one
much.
side.
Happy
later on.
birthday.
Woo! Don't get your heat gun on that.
It's got, do
Melt
you know
the ice in.
what? Look at the top of that cupcake. Oh,
Oh no!
I mean, that's live TV. I mean, I wanted to show. Trust me.
It's swirling like the embossing
Let me hold
folder.
it. It's got gold dust on it.
Ah,
Look at that.
nice.
I mean, we've even got a ColourBloom cake. Oh, that icing's good. Right, we're dry, we're all good. I'm just going to make, so now look at this, can you see that coming through? And actually, so I don't waste that, I'm just going to pick some up onto here, so you can see it come through. Let me just collect that on there, and then I'm going to dry that as well. So just picking that up, we'll show different ways that you can use it, but we're going to dry that one, so let's dry that while we've got that there as well. And then we can still spritz that a little bit more. Oh, you know what, I haven't had a cake with icing like that for a long time, because I've really cut back on sugar. But all I want to do is eat that cupcake now, because I've dipped my finger in it and it tastes delicious.
We had one of our polls on the Crafters page earlier in the birthday was, do you prefer a cupcake or a big cake? I mean, that was the easiest question to answer ever. Big cake, obviously. Big cake over a cupcake, because then you've got more cake, haven't you? More cake.
Right, so let's just mind that out the way. So you can already see this one. Let me just put it to the light. You can see that purple is starting to sort of separate from there. But look at the shimmer. You can really see the shine on there as well. It's absolutely beautiful. But we're going to spritz both of them with water. So take your water spritzer, or your bigger one. Actually, let's take the bigger one so we can give a little bit more of a... I love this spritzer. It's like, I have to say, it's like one of my
One squeeze and it keeps going, doesn't it?
It just keeps going. It's so amazing. Look at this. Can we see this over the camera straight away? I'm just going to put a bit more on, and we're just going to leave that to do its thing. Can you see this? I mean, I don't think we can see. We can't come closer up there. Let me turn it. Oh, let's come closer to that.
It's really changing now. You can see that.
That is beautiful. Look at that. Look at all that pink coming
I
through.
love the way it's like channeling in the little channels of the waves.
And
like
can you see the lighter blue now coming out? So the water reactive ink that's in here, that will dilute so it become a lighter colour of what the darker blue is.
Yeah.
And then the pigment ink pad that's in there, the dye-based ink, is the pink. That won't shift, that will actually stay put, and the rest of the ink is separating. So to have something like this, and even this one, even though we dried this and took this off, you've got that pink shimmer coming through underneath and that lighter blue as well.
Yeah.
I mean, both of those are absolutely lovely. We're going to dry those off as well. You'll have so much fun with these ink pads because of those colour changes. No more do you have to put more than one colour on to create those double colours. You've now got that colour that blooms from within and looks absolutely incredible. And you could put more ink or less ink on, and you'll get a difference every time. While I'm drying that, I'm just going to bring in, let me pop that to the side so we can bring in all of them. I'm going to bring in this one that I've dried. Can you see how different that now looks to this one? So different, but that's just by applying less ink, more ink. You can see the blues and the purples have really separated in this. But what I also love about this is when you dry them, you've then got that opportunity to faux bleach as well.
Yes, yes,
so you then create even more texture, even more beauty within your creations. And I think they absolutely make you become that crafter that you never thought you could be. Amazing.
Can you use these? A few questions coming in. A few people asking whether or not you'd be able to use these in conjunction with the letterpress.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. So I think Leanne probably covered it, but on the letterpress you can use watercolour cardstock. Yeah. You could absolutely, this one that we've done here, you could absolutely put that through and letterpress over the top of that and it would be incredible.
Love that.
So yeah, absolutely incredible. Yes, so the answer to that is absolutely yes.
Big fat yes.
Big fat yes, yeah, absolutely. And then once we've done that, if we then want to sort of drop water on, we can literally, it's just spritz some water.
Yeah.
Just let that sink in for a bit, so that takes that. And then what will happen, we can really see it on this one as well. If I turn it round, can you see where those splodges of water are starting to come, how that pink is really, really coming out there. I mean, just look at there we go. You can see those splodges of water. We've got that pink then coming through.
Yeah.
I mean, that's incredible that one ink pad can do that. And you have 6 extra colours that can do that, which is incredible. And then if we just take this away, then you can really, if I turn that round as well, you can then see those pink splodges coming into there as well. I mean, it's amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Bring that one in as well. There we go. And that's just a really quick demo to show how you can just use them in their basic form without doing anything else to them.
Karen's saying, really loving this, really loving the embossing folders. It's amazing to watch paper become textural art.
Yes, absolutely. I love that.
Good morning to Linda Noel. Hi also to Eden Maddox, who says the Neptune is my favourite. Reminds me of Sleeping Beauty's colour change dress. Oh yes, I love that description. Nearly panto season as well, isn't it? Oh no, it isn't. Oh yes, it is. Morning to Jan Egan from Dublin in Ireland. Karen says the embossing folders are great. Love the floral meadow, says Sharon Lewis. Thank you, Sarah McKinney, for your lovely message. Hadassah says these look luscious. Good morning to Stephanie. And Eleanor says, wow, I really love the detail in the embossing folders. Love the ColourBloom ink pads and the new colours, says Pat. And good morning, Christine Mahoney. Shimmer me some pretty projects, she says. I'm loving this ColourBloom, shim, shimmer, she says. I'm not sure if she wrote that as a pirate, but it reads like a pirate. And also, just to confirm, you do not get free cupcakes with your collection, Jeffrey, unfortunately.
Only we do.
Yeah. If you just want the ink pads on their own, details on your screen here for you. So £36 or $47.20 for those 6 brand new colours, or 12 brand new colours really, isn't it? And that shimmer that you're going to be receiving too. So if you don't want those amazing, brilliant new embossing folders too. You can go for the smaller collection. You'll still get your double points, of course, as well. But listen, you know, for an extra, it's not a huge amount, is it? If you go from the Inkpad collection to the Showstopper, it's £12 basically if you're platinum for the extra 4 embossing folders, which is great value for money. And you just pay £64 if you're a platinum member in the US. And then you open up that bonus buy on your sentiments as well, the stamped and die cut sentiments. Been looking forward to these. It says a little bit of shiny. Happy birthday, Crafter's Companion. And Kirsty D says, good afternoon. I'm home from work early. Got a migraine, you said, starting. So painkillers and CTV instead of computer and letters. That is the order of the day. Yes, definitely. Catherine Gorton says, I was determined not to buy anything today. Now I'm watching this demo. Yeah, like that's going to happen. As I said this the other day, the amount of times I've heard over the course of the 2 weeks, people going, I'm not going to buy today, or I didn't think I was going to buy these, and then you end up buying them. I'd have a lot of pound coins if I'd had a pound for every time that was said. Just love the colours, says Crafty Jack. The effects pop out of the card. And yes, Melanie D, I'm going to have to get these ink pads. And if you, like Melanie D, are going to get the ink pads, remember, free shipping for you as well. Free gift for you as well. 10% of the stock of the Showstopper has already gone inside half an hour. I think it was that light bulb moment for a lot of people, just seeing how these work, how you're going to get the very best out of them. And now they are proving very, very popular. A few people asking as well, it's probably difficult to sort of decipher on the screen, the colour of the shimmer we've got there. Is it more gold or is it more silver? The shimmer?
More silver.
More silver.
Yes, definitely silver, not gold. Yes, there's no gold in it, it's more silver.
And Mad's just asking about the folders as well. Are these 2D or 3D folders?
There's 2 2D ones and 2 3D ones.
Excellent stuff. And Jacobu says, oh boy, I just love these pads. I haven't got ColourBloom yet. Well, get some ColourBloom in your life and grab these now. Any more questions, fire them in, please. Anything you want to see, again, please request them. We will do our very best to get those demos out for you. And don't forget, you can shop Cartload tonight as well. There's some amazing goodie bags over on Cartload. Check those deals out. Get them in your bag before the show, which starts early tonight at 4 o'clock. It's an hour earlier than normal with Sarah and Leanne. Busy for the Showstopper, Debbie. Should we do some more demos?
Let's absolutely do some. Right. You know how, I mean, we're talking about letterpress. You know how I love letterpress in an embossing folder. We're going to do exactly the same now. So when you're using your embossing folders, these are nice and simple because it shows you where the pattern is, or say the pattern, where the darker side is, where it's printed. That's your top of your folder, the front of your folder. And we're going to apply our ink pads directly onto our folder. So I've got my Arctic Flower, my Neptune, and our Mountain Meadow. So we're literally going to just wipe these directly across the folder, just like this. I'm not going to worry too much of where it's going. So we'll put one colour down. If you didn't want to contaminate by having too many together, but I'm trying not to hit that colour, we're just going to wipe that across like so. But if you wanted to, you could use your ink applicator, so you could use that to go across. And then I'm just going to use the green at the bottom as well. You can see those beautiful vibrant colours. And then I know we've put them on, but I'm going to almost take them off because all I want to do is to go across, just wipe my mat there. I want to just go across and wipe this like so. And that will just stop it from being streaky. There we go, like so. And then we're just going to take our cardstock, place that inside and pop that over the top like so. And then we'll run that through. Now, because this is a 2D embossing folder, we need our base cutting mat and our top cutting mat, but I always like to put in my metal shim. It just gives it an additional shim. You could put an extra card shim in if you wanted to, and it just gives that sort of deeper imprint into your cardstock. But actually, just your top and bottom cutting mats are absolutely fine. So once that's run through, that's going to emboss into your cardstock. So let's bring this one out, like so. And then you can see what that's done is made our whites there. Looks really effective just like that, doesn't it, before you do anything else. And again, what we're going to do, and your folder, literally spritz it with some water. Oh, didn't want to come out, that one, there we go. Oh, I keep forgetting that goes everywhere. We're literally going to wipe that away. That cleans all your folder. And then
Could you spritz that and print again if you wanted to?
You could absolutely do that. Yes, that's a brilliant idea. Yes, so you're not wasting any of your ink. Once we've done that, now that's quite dry, but I am just going to give it a blast with my heat tool as well, just to make sure that is fully dried.
Rita's just bought them. Says, good morning, I'm travelling today, so I will not be able to play. Showstopper and some extras are on the way to me though. And Jenny Finlow says, didn't know which crafty rock I've been under, but I've not seen the ColourBloom ink pads before. How have I missed them? They are now in my basket. Well done, Jenny. Get them checked out. And these are like ColourBloom Mac 2, aren't they, really? Because you get the colours and the shimmer.
And the first one sold out.
Yes, they did.
So that will tell you something about the first lot. Yeah, they sold out, and it seemed to take us ages to get them back in. But once they're in, yeah, they're amazing. So once we've done that, we're then going to spritz. Now, it's up to you how much water you put down. I don't feel like you need to saturate it. I think it's just a case of putting that down and letting the magic happen. So what you're wanting is that sort of ink to separate. You can take a paintbrush if you want to, and I would just say less is more and then build up your water. So I'm going to put a bit more down and then start to let that take, and see at the bottom here I've missed a bit there. So you're just allowing that to sort of take its time, let it separate. You can dry in between as well, and then what will happen, you'll start to see the separation. You just have to sort of give it time. So I can see now this is starting to separate here.
Yeah.
We're starting to get the pinks come through. That blue is starting to appear. If you wanted to, you could even just take a small paintbrush and you can just go into that to give that a bit more movement, and that will just start to split those colours.
How much, I mean, it's probably how long's a piece of string, but how much spritzing do we give it? Is it more or less is more?
So probably more is, you can put more on.
Right.
I think it really is sort of down to you how much you put on. Can really see the yellow starting to appear, especially around the edges of this one.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a case that you just put on till you want it, and it just looks incredible. So then what we're going to do is I'm just going to dry this one off. So you've got those three beautiful colours. And obviously, the more ink you put down, so if you wanted to put a bit more ink down, that will really show. So I can see, can you see where I've gone, where it's got darker ink around the corners? The yellow is really starting to come through those corners there. And you can start to see the purples coming through here.
Yeah, now we're zooming in.
The pinks and blues are starting to come into here. So yeah, you can see, look, splitting through there.
Incredible.
So, yeah, they're just a really clever concept. Turned my off then. I thought it had conked out. That was me that had turned the button off.
Just having a bit of a break. And like you say, it creates like a really cool, like arty effect. It makes you look very artistic, doesn't it? It
does make you look really artistic, yeah. There's just so many sort of different ways that you can do them. Love the fact that you can use your embossing folders. I mean, you can stamp as well with these ink pads. So we haven't bought stamps out this time with them. We bought stamps out before, but you've got lots of stamps in your collection. In fact, the new fairy stamps, I'm thinking stamp those and spritz them would look amazing.
Yes, that's a lovely shout.
Absolutely amazing. So once you've done that, then all we're going to do is use some of our gilding wax. Because we've got that shimmer in there, I'm just going to add to that by using some of our silver gilding wax, and just very lightly just go over the top. So literally just adding that onto the top there. And that's just going to make that white line now pop a little bit more.
Yeah.
And give another shine to your already beautiful shimmer. And
as you've already described just there, you know, if you want to bring in elements from things like your Colour Trends collections, more of these different mixed media items like you're showing us now with the gilding wax, it's just a case of making sure you're thoroughly dried in between each next layer, isn't it?
Yes.
Is the trick.
Yeah, absolutely, and that is the trick. It's about drying it and getting the most out of it. And the more ink you lay down, the more the colour will split. So you can see I haven't laid too much ink down in here, but I'm actually loving the way that this has reacted. Once I've put this on, I'll show you, and then you'll be able to really see that shimmer as well. So that's it. It's just, I don't want to put no more down than that. And then if I turn that round so we can get a close-up of that one, you'll be able to then see those colours splitting. So you can see the yellow really coming out of the side here.
Absolutely, yeah.
But you've got that beautiful shimmer and shine going through there. So just a really nice way to do it. And then I made a card out of it, so you can see the card here just gives that amazing lay down. I mean, that looks really beautiful, doesn't it? Really lovely.
Absolutely brilliant. There's so many lovely comments coming through, and I feel like the more you see, the more of you are checking out. It's one of those products, isn't it? Particularly if you've not seen ColourBloom before, you just need to see in action how easy it is to craft with, and then that light bulb goes off, and then you're in. Like Leonie says, I've got Happy Mail out for delivery, and I haven't got a clue what's in it. Oh well, I love that. You shop so much, you don't know what you bought, but it'll be exciting. You have to let us know when you open it. Crafty Jack says, I was also not planning on shopping today, but I can't pass up on these ColourBloom inks. You say I've already placed 8 orders, and I think half of it is on its way now. But the great thing is, again, of course, you've placed 8 orders, you can place a 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th order, and you know that you're still going to get free shipping right up until the end of play on Sunday, so take advantage. Catherine Janulis says, I wasn't even looking at inks, then I came across an old demo of ColourBlooms, and I was blown away. Now they've gone and added Shimmer, and Joanne says, the spritz bottle is amazing. We use them for lots of things like watering the plants, cooling the dogs, and crafting. Ha ha. Jan tells me as well that they're on offer at the moment on the website. So if you want to grab the big spritz bottle, do have a look. And Tina Jolly says, birthday week just gets better and better. I may as well just send customer service my card number and let them order all the other things for me and cut out the middle man. We are going to take a short break because we've got lots of unchecked baskets. It's one of those shows where you just want to sit and watch, isn't it? So let's take you away for just a second, give you opportunity to get checked out. You may as well, if you've got stuff in your baskets, get checked out now, because if you decide to come back and buy more later on, you can do so and not worry about paying you free shipping. So get checked out. We'll come back with more. And if you've not seen this year's birthday song yet, here it is.
19th birthday's gonna set my soul on fire. I got a whole lot of money that's ready to burn on all the launches I desire. Oh, there's hundreds of great deals waiting out there. How much will I spend? Man, I don't even care. Don't tell my bank manager so he's unaware. Viva Craft Vegas! Viva Craft Vegas! Oh, how I wish that there were more than the 2 whole weeks of the day. And even if there were 4 or more, I wouldn't sleep a minute away. Oh, there'll be fun with the Plinko and the roulette wheel. Fortunes that you'll save on every deal. All you'll need's a credit card and a nerve of steel. Viva Craft Vegas! Viva Craft Vegas! Viva Craft Vegas, I'll be sure to cash in on these deals I'll be stashing. There's no hope I'll refrain. Viva Craft Vegas, turning day into nighttime, turning night into daytime. Once you see the deals, you'll never be the same again. I'm gonna keep on the run, I'm gonna have me some fun. If it costs me my very last dime, but if I wind up broke, well, I'll always remember that I had a crafty time. I'm gonna bag all the double points that I can of all the free gifts and bonus buys. I'm such a fan, just gotta keep my spending secret from my partner, oh man. Viva Craft Vegas! Viva Craft Vegas! Viva Craft Vegas! Viva, Viva Craft Vegas!
When I'm working, it's quite busy because I have to get up really early to come into work if I'm going to be travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed. Best part of my day is when we come in and I get to see everybody. I really enjoy being up here. It's really nice to see all my friends, and this is my happy place. I do like to see everyone, and also, of course, if Christina's in, I'm getting my breakfast from Christina before I start the day. Early riser without a doubt, never a night owl. I'm in bed at 9:30. Bath at night, shower in the morning. I'm very clean. Tea, the colour of He-Man. both. I like pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. Craft along, because there's always a softer side to craft along. My phone, my life is my phone. Yeah, the phone and the dog, unless they're coming up here and I can't bring the dog in. My favourite lunch isn't lunch. My favourite lunch is afternoon tea. That's what I'd like. Lots of selection of sandwiches, some scones, or scones, some cream and jam, and some little cakes. But I couldn't have it every day because I'd be the size of a house. Oh, that changes with the moment. My favourite song at the moment is Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. Or make myself a cup of tea and go and have a bath.
What you got, Ben?
Hey, might I introduce you to the Chase Those Thrills in Vegas box. That's what it's called. Chase Those Thrills in Vegas. City of Lights box. Oh, no. City of Lights box.
I love that. These are cool names.
And the Vegas Vibes Only box. Vegas Vibes. Thank you to Liam and the gang who've put the boxes together for us. We'll show you, this is the cartload boxes for later. You don't get the boxes. You will get the contents. Who wants to see what's in the boxes?
Me.
One. We need more people shouting than that, Debbie, on the socials.
Me.
You only get one me.
Oh, okay.
Because they're Sarah and Leanne's boxes, you see. So if I show them and then we start selling them out again like we've done before, I'm going to get in mega trouble. But, you know, if you guys insist, then, well, you know, I'll have to do it, won't I? Because I do what you guys want. Belvis, says Cindy. Celtic Flower sends through all the musical emojis. Thanks, Ben, says Hadassah. I've already added the new song to my crafty playlist and it's catchy. Thank you. Jackie loves it, loves the songs. Belvis never gets old, says Vicky. And apparently I've been singing Viva Craft Vegas in my sleep, says my hubby, says Nadia.
And I woke up, that's really, this is genuinely true. I woke up in the morning singing it in my head. And I thought I must have been thinking about it or singing it. It's brilliant as it is my favourite song.
Oh, is it?
I love it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I think the writing of it, it's just brilliant. Yeah, it's everything about it. I love it.
Debbie, is it the song really, or is it the wig?
Well, it's both. It's both.
Right, we are going to come back to the boxes in just a bit. There's a lot of people saying look in the boxes, but more than that, we want to have a look at more at these Duet ColourBloom ink pads. You're getting the 2 colours with water activation. You're getting the shimmer on these as well. And don't forget your 4 brand new embossing folders come with these too. £48.64. Over 10% of the stock is already gone. Let's see some more with Debbie.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, let's bring in a couple that we haven't used yet. So I've got the Sun Goddess. I love this colour. And we've got the Fruit Pie as well.
Fruit Pie.
And we're going to paint with it this time. So I'm going to put some onto my mat. And we're going to put some of that Sun Goddess down. Look at that. These are vibrant, beautiful colours in their own right before they even bloom. And then what we're going to do is literally take some water.
Yep.
And I've already got wet, sorry, not wet, dirty water. But no, it's fine. And all I want is wet water.
Wet water. Wet water, you say?
Not wet water, yeah. Water's always wet. And literally, yeah, I think my paintbrush was dirty, but never mind. So we might be creating a completely different colour here.
Do you want me to get you some clean water?
In a minute, I think. Let's just, it's fine. Let's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's very mucky water. Should have got some others.
I'll go and get you some if you want.
Yeah,
I can
if
be
you
quick.
wouldn't mind, maybe just a cup of clean water.
Cup.
Yes, cup of clean water.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Right, and then let's have some of that purple. And we're going to put some onto here, which is that fruit pie. There we go. Just pop that onto there. And I'm not worrying about where I put it. It doesn't need to be artistically put on at all. Just want to place that where I want it to go. There
Jayco's getting you some water.
So I would use this, pick this up with your, what's the word, cardstock.
Yeah.
Now my words are completely going. And then we're going to dry that. So let me just grab my heat tool and dry that one. So that in itself, and you can see just by adding water and putting it on here, unless you leave it for a little while to let that water, the colours separate, you really do need to dry it to separate the colours.
Right.
So just making sure that we dry all of that.
Lots of people saying, show the box, we'll do it. Christine, Pat, Mary, Laurie, Julie. Big, medium or little first? Which one do you want to see first? Let us know. Big one, middle one,
Thank you,
or little one. Can't remember the names of them. City of...
What's the names? I like the name
Chase
of the...
Those Thrills in Vegas.
No, what was the second one?
City of Lights.
I love the name of that one.
It's a touch. I mean, you don't get the boxes, but it's like he's put like a velvety trim on the box. It feels lovely.
Oh.
And then the last one is called the Vegas Vibes Only.
It looks really packed full.
That they are packed full and all.
Right, so we're going to, I think I've changed the colour of that one a little bit, that fruit pie, but it still looks nice. So making sure that is completely dry. And then we're going to emboss it. So I'm going to bring in, let me use, which was the one I haven't used yet? This was the one. So let's place that into here.
Yeah.
So just pop that on the inside.
15% of the stock's gone, by the way, of the Showstopper. It's getting very busy, Debbie.
Yeah, absolutely. If you just want to treat yourself to some brand new ink pads, some different colours, and not just any old ink pads. No, we've got ink pads that bloom with colour, a different colour. These are for you. It's funny, isn't it? Because I thought after our first launch of the ColourBlooms, because they were so popular and sold out, I thought everyone knew about them, but we've already had people that have said they've not seen them before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, amazing. Right, now you can't see that very well because you've been embossing has gone into the background. It's only a 2D embossing folder, but I'm going to bring my Midnight Rose in.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is literally take this and just very lightly go over the top. So if I show you that, you can start seeing that straight away. So we're literally mixing, we've got 3 different colours here.
Okay.
So just going really gently over the top. You could use a brayer as well, so that would work really well. But I'm just going to go straight in with the ink pad. And if you put a little bit around the edges, that's quite nice as well, because that will just blend the colours in. So, in fact, I might just put a bit more around those edges. I think that will work really well. And then just making sure we've touched on all that middle section. There we go. So once we've got that into place, we're then just going to spritz this whole thing with water. So let's bring our spritzer
Looks like
in.
you've created a poppy at the top.
Yeah, it does. It does look like
The
that.
stamens.
And we're literally just going to spritz our water all over there and literally let that do its thing. So spray a bit more at the bottom here, and then we'll start to see all those sort of changes in the water. The shimmer I can really see coming through.
You can
here.
at the top.
It's just beautiful. It's put a bit more water up the top there.
And
so
the
that's
longer
sort
you
of
leave
spread
it, the
the
more
colour.
dramatic the effect you're going to get, right?
Yes, absolutely. So, and that's the thing. And when we're demoing, we haven't always got time to sort of wait because we want to go on to the next thing. We want to show you so many different things. But actually, leaving it longer absolutely makes that colour split that little bit more. It's stunning, isn't it? Absolutely stunning.
Wow.
And you can just get all these sort of different colours. I see all the pinks coming into the blues there.
Yellows.
This, you can really see those yellows coming out now and the pinks. So that one is the yellow and pinks. We'll bring that in, you'll see the colours on here. And you can really see those
Is that the
starting
fruit
to come
pie?
out of here. Yeah, no, this was the Sun Goddess.
Sun Goddess.
The fruit pie is this one, which is the pink and purple. So you
okay.
can see here, when you look at the colours, you can see all these starting to come through. And then even with those blues and purples, which is our Midnight Rose, which is this one, you can see those all taking shape around the edges here. So absolutely stunning. So let's dry that one off. I think just if you like to use watercolours and you like to just have a play and be creative, these are definitely the ink pads for you.
Yeah. Very busy for these now, actually, and lots of love coming through for the demos. I think people are going to have that light bulb moment and seeing just how useful these are going to be in their craft room. I love this effect, says Carol Garwood Beard. I will be grabbing it right now, you say. And of course, as well, like if we're mixing colours over the top of colours, you're going to get that mixture of that secondary colour then as well, aren't you? The secondary colours mixing together.
So, and actually that has happened. I'll show you when I've dried this off. I can see the blues that have turned into greens because of the yellow. Yeah, they're so effective. You'll have so much fun with them. They're beautiful. And what I love, I mean, we're sticking to the embossing folders because they come with the Showstopper. But imagine all the different ones that you've got in your stash.
Oh, goodness me, yeah.
Yeah, that you can use. Absolutely incredible. Stamps as well, stamps, embossing folders, literally just pop them onto all your watercolour cardstock. And then before we do anything else, I'm going to bring in my smaller paintbrush because let's bring some of this in and paint with it as well, because you can absolutely paint with these. So if we just take that colour, I can then come in here and literally just paint into this. And this is going over the colours that are already there. Yeah. But you're just going to get that variation of colour. And then if you spritz that, you'll then release that colour as well. So just, they're amazing. I mean, I love Inkpads anyway. And I love a hybrid Inkpad because they just offer you so much.
And if you love that primary colour, again, you don't always have to spritz, do you?
No, you don't.
If you just want to keep that first colour, just leave as is, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
So much choice.
So much choice, yeah. And I think that's the thing. When we're looking at Inkpads, I honestly think our Inkpads have got better and better. I know, like we started off with the water reactive, they still have a place. But actually, when you think we've now brought out pigments, duet Inkpads, the quick drying, they all have this amazing place in the craft market, and each one offers so much versatility in what you can do with them.
Ruth's just asking whether you use the high or low setting on the heat gun.
High.
Right, it's high.
To be honest, I've always used the high one.
Right.
I suppose if you don't want, especially if you're heat embossing, you don't want the particles to fly away, maybe you could use it on low. But yeah, I think it's, look at that, that's so intense, the colours on there. And I'm going to dry that and then I'm going to spritz that as well. So let's just come in and dry this one.
Magic, says Cindy, I need to use these with the Sheena Crystal Vision. I mean, that would be a lovely collection to use them with, wouldn't
yes, absolutely. Stamping with those stamps that go in the crystal ball and then spritzing and releasing that colour would be amazing. Yeah, love that idea.
Hannah says, I wonder what is the average number of Inkpads crafters need? I don't have them all. Maybe I can convince my husband I'm under average. Well, let's ask everybody in the comments, how many do you have? How many Inkpads do you have, if it's at all countable? And we'll find out, Hannah. You probably haven't got enough, is what I would say.
I mean, I know I demo with mine, but I do use them all.
Yeah.
So I'm just literally going to spritz that and let that just take a little bit of time to go. I can straight away see the yellows coming through in this one.
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So let's just dry that one off again.
Hiya, Chan says, I already have so many Inkpads, a few more won't matter, will it? No! And you won't have Inkpads like this in your collection either, I don't think. Ones that can change colour and give you shimmer. Yeah. I mean, if you love Inkpads and you've not got these, or you're not getting these, what are you even doing?
Very cool, aren't they? Very cool. So you would continue with that, colour those all in, but look, if I turn that round so you can see all the different colours in that one, and then the shimmer that's running through that. I mean, just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then if I bring in this one, you'll get a different thing every single time. That one on the card there, you just see, and the shimmer that you get from it is beautiful. There we go.
Brilliant demonstrations of a brilliant product. You can never have enough Inkpads, says Cindy Rossi Richmond. Jeanette Shirley says, I like these ColourBlooms more than I expected I would. Get them whilst you can, Jeanette, because a lot of people, I think, are thinking the same thing. They are liking them more than they thought they would. And that's why we're over 15% of the stock gone now. Hello to Hadassah says, we are in Vegas, so go big or go home is what they say. I just want to see what's in all the boxes. Martha says, love you, Debbie. You are so bright and delightful. And of course, Ben, I love you too. So much talent. Thank you, Martha.
Thank you so much.
And basically everyone's saying, Mary Shaw, show us the boxes, please, please, please. Can't wait to see what's in the boxes. Please, please, Ben, show us. We won't tell, says Laurie. And also, on the Inkpad count, Catherine has started saying, I probably have 75 plus Inkpads. Any movement on 75? Let us know, please. Right, you want to see the boxes, you want to see the boxes. Yeah, Hadassah, go big or go home. Like, just bear in mind here, so cart load tonight is Leanne is going to be here, Sarah's going to be over there, I'll be in the, what we call the Vegas set, in the naughty corner, because I'm not supposed to be doing this. So it's on your heads.
Don't tell her.
Just
don't tell her.
Just, like, Sarah's not in the building, Leanne's probably, you know, busy, so chances are I might get away with this, but let's just, shh, tonight, don't say anything. If they say, oh, let's show you the boxes for the first time, just play along. We'll just go, shh, shh, just zip it.
So don't buy them all.
I mean, get in early, like buy them now, you know, and then, because, well, producer Johnny told me there's not that many to go around for everyone. So if you're up early now, so you may as well buy them. This first one is called, that's my wrong card, the Chasing Those Thrills in Las Vegas box. You're going to have to chase this one quickly because there are only 200 of these. In fact, there's less than that because you've already been buying. There's 100 bonus points on this box as well. You don't get the box just before you think, oh, we're going to have a lovely shiny box. You don't. You'll get the contents of the box. What we've had to do, Liam came in a minute ago, he got some scissors, and when we go over to the Vegas set in a second, you'll see a big hole in the set because he had to cut the back of the set off to create the box. So that looks a bit dodgy now. But anyway, you got a nice looking box. £40 or 48 bucks is what you're going to pay here. Your value, I will show you straight off the bat here. The value you pay for this incredible Everyday Opulence pad. This is the pad. Oh, it's stuck together. It's the pad which has got that stunning silver and gold matte on mirror and then mirror on matte in all of these amazing designs. Yeah, and as producer Johnny has just said in my ear, very Vegas. Like, you've got to have bling, haven't you, if you're doing a Vegas-y box? And that is exactly
right?
what you've got. Huh?
£141 saving.
Well, yeah, because you're about to see. That you pay for that, right? And then also, you pay for your Shimmer ink pads in your Enchanted Ocean collection. So your Coral Breeze, Queen Conch, Ocean Royalty, Tropical Shallows, Deep Pacific, and then your Baby Blue, or Bay Blue, and that is where you stop paying. Everything else I'm about to show you in this box is for free.
That's crackers.
Die brush tool and sponge.
Absolutely need.
Handy. Oh, one of my favourite chunky glitter paste. It's the Wildflowers.
Absolutely need.
Nude. You're getting that for free. Also for free, some tricolour aqua markers, the Floral Meadow.
That's incredible.
Free. Also for free, you're getting your beautiful ribbon from the Enchanted Ocean collection.
Wow.
Also for free, ooh, hello, you're getting some metallic paints, rose gold, free. Also for free, you're getting one of our floral cluster dies.
Wow. Also
for free, oh, don't tell her, she'll be cross. You're getting the one of the watercolour fusion stamps.
Oh my goodness.
There's 7 stamps in there, 8 stamps in there. 8, that's free. Also, you're getting a set of stencils, free.
Wow. Oh, that'd go nice with these ink pads.
Delightful Daisies ribbon.
Love that.
Free. Ooh! Tropical Paradise stencils for free.
Wow.
Also for free, you're going to get some beautiful stamps, the Nature's Paradise with the lovebirds there. There's little cocktails and little tropical florals in there. That's free. Also for free, you're going to get a set of dies from the kitchen collection, the Baking Memories. So that's bunting and spatulas and all that kind of stuff. Also for free, you're going to get your Swirling Flourish dies.
Wow.
Also for free, you're going to get the Moustache Man. That'll be me in a few weeks. It's Movember starting soon, so I'll have my moustache back again. Also for free, you're going to be getting the beautiful contemporary florals. These are the ones that we initially launched with the Illusion, the Illusion film.
Yes, and if you've run out of Illusion film, you've got some in the new Sarah Fairy Glade collection.
You do. And we have also got a big Illusion film bundle on Cartload tonight. Oh. You've also got your Echinacea mask for free.
I love that one. That was my favourite mask out of all of these. Yeah, love that one.
You're also going to get for free the Hearts Corner Punch.
Oh, wow.
You're
Which all sold out.
You're also going to get for free your vellums from the Delightful Daisy collection.
My goodness, what a bag.
And just to prove that you're not having to shell out anything at all for this, because it's all free, shells.
Why, aye, man.
How weird, man. How weird, like, man.
Wow.
£141 or £188 you're saving. We've got less than 200. Free, 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 free.
My goodness.
Chase that box. Chase those thrills in Las Vegas. £40 or £48 for all that lot is absolutely blooming bonkers.
So good.
Are we doing the other one? Ah.
Oh, he's teasing.
What do you want to see next? Middle or small? Small or middle? Let me know. Is the box bottomless, says Carol? It almost is, isn't it? Almost bottomless. Hate to admit it, that I have, Inkpads. I have 536 Inkpads, says Winnabeth.
Wow.
Is that more than you?
I don't know, I've never counted them.
Count them up.
Well, how many is in a collection? So there's 12 colours and 3 of each.
36.
So 36 in 3 of them.
Yeah, so that's 7,208.
So I've got all of those.
Yeah.
And
then you've got your
Then
shimmers.
all the shimmer ones,
10?
which I think it might be 10 or 12.
12.
And then the gold ones,
120,
another
so
12.
12 of those, 132.
And then I've got all the metallic ones.
6.
No, there's more of those because they're new colours as well. So 12 of those, I think. There was 6 of the first.
Right.
And then another 6 with the like rose gold and greens and stuff. Then all the duet ink pads.
12.
Then all the ColourBloom ink pads.
She's got lots.
Yeah, got quite a few. And then all the water reactive and a lot. I got a lot of ink pads.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, says Nadia. We won't tell. And Candy Baker says, sold, sold and sold. Please show the middle one. We will show that next, but let us get back to the Showstopper, which is proving uber popular. What we're going to do next?
Yes, so I'm going to go back to that Sun Goddess and we're going to use this directly. So I'm literally just going to put some colour onto here. And I want you to see just how beautiful the colour laid down is, but also the shimmer in there. So you'll be able to sort of see, I don't know if we actually, can you see it on there? Yeah, you can see that on there. So that shimmer's coming through on there. So literally a bit of lay down of colour on there. And then we're going to spritz this. So it's a case of just, we don't want to spritz it, we want to dry it. Want to dry it nearly.
Do you have to dry in between every application?
Sorry, what was that?
Genesis is saying, do you have to dry in between every application?
It works better if you dry it. So yes, so I would say absolutely to do that, yes. We have been told by the law of Leanne that, we absolutely dry between each stage.
Okay.
And I think it does work better. Do you know what? Shall we do it live on air and see what the difference is?
Oh, wow, if you want.
Yeah, let's just see. So I'm going to dry this one. And then I will do another one exactly the same, and then we'll do the same process and put water on it and see if one reacts and one doesn't. So we're just making sure that's all completely dry.
Just to say, if you want to chase those thrills in Vegas box, you might have to be quick because we have just sold a big quantity of those. Don't wait till tonight is all I'll say. Because you'll be chasing your tail, you won't be chasing the box.
Let me just trim another piece of cardstock. So we've got that. I'm just going to grab some scissors, just so we can have the same piece of card. doesn't need to be straight, does it? And actually it would have been much quicker just to get my guillotine, but never mind. So that's that one. I like that we can test it out live because we've been told to dry it. So we've been told, it's like school, isn't it? But obviously we like to do things properly.
Yes.
But I'm actually going to do it, so we'll just put that, lay down a colour on and see how it is. I mean, you can see the difference already in the colours once it's dry. So while it's like that, first of all, I'm just going to pick up some colour and flick it on. So let's see if it faux bleaches as well. So the one on the left has been dried, the one on the right hasn't.
Right.
So let's see. Both reacting well by the looks of it, although I think I can see this one a little bit better.
Yeah, more on the left.
Yeah, more on the left
screen.
because it's dry. So let's just take that off like so, and then bring that up. So yes, I think that's reacted better.
Oh, look at the shimmer on that as well.
One, yeah, the shimmer on both of them.
Yeah.
So it does work on that one. But what we are going to do, I'm going to spritz it as well. So I just wanted to show that straight away. But now I'm going to sort of spritz and add plenty of water just to try and get those colours to separate that little bit more. So we just need to let that happen. Just going to make sure we put plenty on there. And actually, this one is splitting. Oh no, that one's starting now. Look, it's probably had more water on there. Can you see the pink coming out of it here? Yeah. I mean, that you can really see.
On the left-hand side, yeah.
I mean, this is working as well. So, yeah, you can look, can you see all that pink coming out there?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what's happening is that colour is separating. We're seeing that colour coming out. The longer you leave it, the more you're getting here. I'm going to dry it and then we're going to do it again. So let's just bring this one in. Got two to dry now.
Lisa's just bought the large Vegas box. Says I'm not missing out on that. Great box, says Bernie, and I like getting these because I can add to my collection of craft stuff without spending a lot of money. Very true. Got two orders in. Charlotte Clark's bought the Showstopper and the Chase the Thrills in Vegas box. Woohoo! A morning to Colleen, who says, good morning, Ben and Debbie. In between getting my grandkids, Riley and Gunnar, off to school, and I'm enjoying the show. Thank you so much for being with us. Lynn, loving the box. Jacob saying that glittery gold bag is gorgeous. Well done. And lots of people now telling me that they are shopping for the Showstopper as well. Very, very busy for that. Heading towards 20% of a big stock gone on the Showstopper. And you're only going to be drawn in, the more you watch this show, if you're sat on the fence, you see more and more demos with Debbie, and you're just going to be grabbing them. You just are. If you don't want the Showstopper, we've got the bundle of the Inkpads on the road, or you can pick and choose if you just want to try them out as well.
Yeah, grab them while they're there. I think you're going to have a very busy cartload tonight, Ben.
I think it is going to be busy, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be so busy. I'm heading out the door before any of those two come in.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to get a word in edgeways tonight, and I'm quite happy. Yeah. I'm quite happy.
It's going to be mental. Right, so that's dried those off. So, and actually, don't think there's too much difference in them. I would say maybe in between it's separated a little bit more in there. We just bring that into the front so you can sort of see it. So you can see that shimmer, we've got that pink that's come out of there is incredible. And then on this one, you can see it's actually, I mean, reacted with that as well.
Yeah.
So I think drying it is a little bit better, but I don't think it matters which way you do it. So, and then what you're going to do is I'm going to take, Jake did grab me a stencil. I'm going to take this stencil and we're going to put another colour. Now I love this technique because you've got beautiful colour laid down.
Yeah.
You could use your die cuts to cut out of this. You can just stamp onto it. You can letterpress onto it. It's going to look amazing. But think of all your stencils that you've got in your stash that you can now use this through. I'm just going to grab myself an ink dauber. So let's just have one of those. And we're going to just use our fruit pie through this. Now I'm not going to put loads on here. We're just going to put it wherever you sort of want it to go. So just going to add that, pop a colour into here. Let's put a bit coming around here, like so. And obviously the more ink you use, then your brighter of the colour that will come through. Let's come down a couple. And then we're just going to put a couple in here. And then we'll have a few. Let's go a bit lighter actually at the bottom.
Just whilst we're watching Debbie, remember you get 100 bonus points on that Chasing Those Thrills in Las Vegas box. A huge amount of the stock has already gone. So if you want it, please don't wait. I'm going to get in so much trouble.
Well, I'm glad. That's the other reason I'm going to be out the building as well.
So I'll get all the blame.
You'll get all the blame. Yeah, I'm not taking responsibility for that. Sarah will be like, "Where's my bag, man?"
That is brilliant.
So once we've got that, all I'm going to do again, we're going to spritz our water onto there. And I want to make this really sort of distressed. So more water is going to distress that pattern and just let that do its thing. That would just, oh, I didn't dry it. Done my rookie mistake. But actually, I can really see now the pinks coming through on here as well.
That's quite a cool effect that you're getting there.
Yeah, it's so cool, isn't it? And obviously, we're going to get more pink that's coming out of our Sun Goddess as well. So lots of different ways to do it. So I'm just going to spray a bit more like that. Just let that sort of take and really see that's all coming out here. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? So you're going to get some really distressed backgrounds, but also you're going to get that beautiful shimmer come through as well. And you will be surprised. Once you've got it home and you start playing with them, you'll love them, because that shimmer you can't see as well on the screens, but you will be able to see it when you get home. So much shimmer in this, it's beautiful. And actually, I know I said it was sort of more silvery, but because of the colour of that Sun Goddess, it's looking almost gold on this one.
Oh, okay. So you might get different hues of shimmer.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. So let's just dry this one off a little bit more.
Holly's just saying, I love the original ColourBlooms, and I'm certainly going to be getting these new shimmer ones. Don't hang about, though, on them. I think more and more people waking up. A fifth of the stock of the Showstopper is now gone. We'll remind you about that in just a few moments' time as well. But it's basically your 6 brand new ColourBloom shimmer ink pads. And then you're getting your 4 embossing folders as well, 2 of which are 3D, 2 of which are 2D. And then you open up the door to your bonus buy, and I'll recap on all of that for you as well. But it is not a day to be hanging around. I've got all the water reactive, quick dry and pigment, says Mary Coat, plus most, if not all, of the shimmer and ColourBlooms. And I cannot wait for these new ones. And Nadia Thompson says, I love that you can ask a question and it is answered in real time. That was a great demo, says Nadia. That's what we're here for.
Absolutely, yeah. It's one of my favourite things, actually, more than anything else, is answering questions or trying something. I mean, you know, Ben, and I love that someone asks something that I mean, I'm sometimes a little bit put out, I'm going to be honest, because I think, why didn't I think of that? I love that you have all these ideas and all this creativity that's going around, and you can just ask us if it works and we can show you live on air. It is definitely one of my favourite things to do. Now, if I turn this round, the shimmer on here is, there we go, you can really pick that up in the back. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then you can bring that into card making. If I bring this one in, I've just put this one into a card, and you can see, depending on the level of ink that you lay down, what you can get. I mean, how artistic is that? It just looks beautiful. Add a few little gems, put your sentiment on side, and you've got cards sorted out, which is amazing.
Just to remind everyone, and Susan's asked the question specifically, what sort of card are we using with these?
Watercolour cardstock. So that one I use watercolour. The one before, when I put the in an embossing folder, I put gesso, just a really light layer of gesso on it. You don't need it, but it helps move the ink about much easier onto if you've got it gessoed. It's just the nature of the inks. But actually, just watercolour cardstock you definitely want. I would not use any other cardstock, because you're putting a lot of water down, and our watercolour cardstock is made to hold that amount of water without buckling or fluffing or getting fibres off of your cardstock. So definitely watercolour card.
Sheila Kelly says, great demos. They have been brilliant demos, haven't they? I think showing these off to their absolute best. I wasn't buying anything today. There's that sentence again. But the Showstopper has just jumped into my basket. If you want the Showstopper, it's everything just here that you're going to be getting. So you're getting your brand new ink pads, your ColourBloom ink pads. So you've got those fantastic 6 colours in there. Your Neptune, you've got your Mountain Dew, the brilliantly named Fruit Pie. You've got, I don't know why you have to say that in a Yorkshire accent, but Fruit Pie, Sun Goddess, your Midnight Rose, and your Arctic Flower. And then you've got your 4 embossing folders as well. I might just come around this side and have a look at these with you. They're beautiful, actually. So you've got this one at the top here, which is your butterfly collage. That is a 2D. You've got your swirling waves, which Debbie showed you a little bit earlier on the first demo, one of the first demos. That is a 3D embossing folder. Then you've got the celestial. I love that. It's got all of the constellations. You've got the crescent moon and the stars there as well. That one's a 3D embossing folder. And then you've also got this last one here, which is your 2D embossing folder, Flora, Meadow. They are all 6x4 in size as well. So you will be able to use these, of course, through your MIDI as well. Love the colours. Hoping to try these on vellums with the Lantern of Arabian Nights. I think these links are great for that collection, you say. And just another quick question which has come through. It's a good question, this actually, from Sandy Borek. So she's just wondering, Debbie, what's the difference between your Duet ink pads and then the ColourBloom ink pads?
And the ColourBloom. So they are Duet ink pads. So the ink is the same. So the water reactive ink is the same as what we put in the Duets. So basically, what they have is the same as the Duets. They have a water reactive ink and they have a dye-based ink. So what that means is that you could, but they're in the Duets, they're exactly the same colour. So in the ColourBloom, they're two separate colours. One of the pigment, the dye-based ink, is a different colour to what the water reactive ink is. So that's the difference. It's only one colour in the normal Duets, and in these Duets, so they work the same, where you can water react them and you can heat emboss them and do all those different mixing, painting, blending, all those sort of things with both ink pads. But the only difference is you get that bloom of a different colour.
Can we order the cupcake, says Oriel. It's the one thing you can't order, unfortunately. What you can order, though, is the City of Lights box.
Bum, bum, bum.
Now, this here is a £28, $40 box. Again, you don't get the box. Oh, it feels so nice, though. It feels really nice. Do you want to come and stroke it?
I like that, yeah, I like stroking things. I like texture. Is it like velvety?
Yeah, it's really soft. Let me show you the items in here that you're paying for. There's 3 items, actually, and then you get loads of freebie stuff as well. So here's the box. There's not as many of these, by the way. You get 50 bonus points, and you get that huge saving here, but actually it equates to the fact that you pay for... Not that.
Not that.
No, I did organise this earlier. Hang on.
Who's mucked it up?
1 second. Now. You're going to pay for your set of Dreamy Sentiments. That is 3 dies there, which are Dream, Believe, Love. It's the new Live, Love, Laugh. You're also going to get these beautiful shaped edgeables. Now, originally, we launched these with the little box that you can see on the front, the little easel box.
Boxes, yeah.
But they're actually really handy little edgeables that you can use for all sorts of different things. So you get those, you're paying for that. And you're also paying for, and this is brilliant, it's 5x5, this beautiful Mediterranean tile. That's a really stunning die. You get the outer die there as well. So if you want to be able to cut that out as a panel, as a topper, you can. That's what you're paying for. And then for free, you get this beautiful, wonderful Waves embossing folder. That is a 2D embossing folder from the Enchanted Ocean collection. Also for free, bit like Debbie's trousers, these. It's the leopard print embossing folder. That's a 2D folder you're getting. That's free, 5x7, that one. Also for free, let's dig a bit deeper. Oh, I love this. One of the best 3D embossing folders I think we've done this year is that Holly and Ivy from the Holly and Ivy collection. Proper pop you get from that one. That is, I think, 5x5, 5.5 by 5.5. That's free.
That's so good. That's from one of our newest Christmas collections.
Yeah. Also for free, scallops.
Wow.
Corner punch. Also for free.
Oh, what's in there?
Oh,
sequins.
sequins from...
This is a good box.
Aye.
I want this box for £38, £35 in fact £28 platinum.
You better go quick if you want it, because we've got... How many of these have we got? We've got only 190 of these. Oh, it's going to take me ages to open this up. Look, you've got a big box of sequins, all the colours you're getting in there from the Cosmic collection. I don't want to rip it, because if I rip it, then Sarah will know that I've been in the box. Also for free, this is flying. You're going to get one of our original Duet ink pads in the Midnight Mist. Wow. Also for free, bit of glue.
This is a good box, honestly.
I reckon this might be rivaling the other one, you know.
Absolutely.
You're getting your watering cannon florals from the garden collection. That's a 10-piece die set for free. Also for free, this can't be, surely. It's the Copper Beach glitter paste.
Are you sure this is all in this box?
Also for free, you're getting another one of our beautiful glitter glues, the Calla Lily. Was that in the Spring Fairy collection?
Yes,
I want to say.
one of them, yes.
Yeah, that's free. Also for free, I think from the same collection, you've got your beautiful Sun-Kissed Blossoms massive tub of glitter. There's no masseuse in there. So the only thing that's missing is the masseuse. Everything else you get. And then you're also going to get, and I won't open this up again, is that beautiful acetate, the iridescent acetate. 6 sheets, 3 different designs from the Enchanted Ocean collection.
Honestly, grab this box. This won't be around. I think that's exceptional value. And actually, looking at what you've just pulled out of there, Ben, I would say that was worth far more than the saving of £69.
I would.
That's an amazing box. Yeah, grab that one. I mean, what a gift. If you're gift giving, so much there. Craft clubs, if you do a craft club, that's going to be amazing. Love that one.
I think as much as there isn't as much in this box, I think the quality of what you get in this box is absolutely
I agree.
Off the chart. So I'm just going to pop all this back in. I can't believe that.
That's
that
a
you
brilliant
get
box.
all of that in there for free. It's a great way as well, actually, to be able to treat yourself and other people as the festive season approaches. A lot of people chat about these as being great ways to kind of pick up bits for themselves, and then you can kind of like portion out gifts to other people too. So if you want to do that, but go quickly, because we haven't got as many of that as we do of the Chase Your Thrills in Vegas box. That's the City of Lights box. The next one, let's get some Vegas vibes.
Viva Craft Vegas box.
Thank you very much. There is only... there are 30 bonus points available here. So there's 100 in the big one, 50 in that one, 30 bonus points here. Your value for money, by the way, less of these, less than 150 remaining. Your value here, you get your duo colour pencils.
Nice. And
you also get a set of tricolour markers from the Enchanted Ocean collection. That's what you pay for. That's your £25, $35. Then for free, we're going to take you on a little bit. We're going to take you on a little Greek meander from the Myths and Legends collection. You've got that beautiful border die. That's in there for free. You've also got in here the beautiful mask, which is called Entwined Hearts.
Love that.
Also for free, what's this one here? Ooh, you've got, look at that edgeable, delightful peonies.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that one before.
I don't think I've seen that one before.
That's really,
beautiful.
really pretty. That's worth a tenner on its own.
That's gorgeous.
£10, $12. Also for free.
Ooh.
Hibiscus.
Oh, look at that colour.
That's chunky as well, that.
That is beautiful.
That's worth $8.99, $11. And then, also for free,
Oh, I like this bag.
Flaming Flamingos. I thought these had gone. But that's obviously where the last few have gone in the box. You're getting the 36 double-sided sheets of the Amazing Flamingos 6x6 paper pad. So free, 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 free when you buy me.
That's
20
so
quid
good.
for all that is incredible.
Yeah, it's amazing.
We're busy for that again. The least amount of quantity of stock available on that. But remember, you get 30 bonus points if you go for the Vegas Vibes only box. Remember, you must do this, everybody. Please, please, please don't tell Sarah or Leanne, because I will get, dragged over the hot coals. So please, we keep it between us. And then later on, when we get to the show, and they go, oh, it's a brand new box. I bet you're excited. You all type and go, oh, yeah, we're really excited to see it for the first time. Mm-hmm. And then when we go, oh, I can't believe that 30, 40, 50% of the stock's gone, we just play around it, all right? So shh. Get these checked out. Get your Showstopper checked out on the ColourBlooms, and we'll come back for what will be the final. Oh, look at the time, it's 1:30. We're going to do the final few demos on the duet. on the ColourBlooms, duets, yes, those things, that's what we'll do. And also, any more questions, comments or requests, and get very excited because in about 20 minutes' time, Debbie is going to get absolutely Plinko'd.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobbymaker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White. You're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
I like to get up, chill, relax, get a cup of tea, then get myself sorted. And if I'm presenter, I'll write all my notes. If I'm the demonstrator, I'll get my prep out, have another look at it, make sure that everything is the way it needs to be for the show, do the show. Then what I'll do is I'll grab something to eat. Then have another look at the sheets again, making sure the next show's all good to go. Then we do that show, tidy. I always like to make sure that the area is nice and tidy, either for myself the next day or whoever's in. Jump in the car, head home. I will quickly unpack what I need to unpack, and then I get on that sofa as quick as I can. As soon as we go live, I love that within our live shows, I always get the butterflies. As soon as we get that countdown in our ear that we're just going live, butterflies kick in, and within about 10-15 seconds, I'm going. Butterflies have gone, and we just enjoy the show. Early riser. Oh, shower in the morning. Tea. Oh, savoury breakfast. Masterclass. My mobile phone. Oh, anything with chicken. Currently, it is the weekend, Blinding Light, and it has been for about a couple of years, and I still love it. Apart from jumping in the car, chilling on the sofa, watching TV.
The boxes, says Chantal Gommans, are amazing. Great stuff inside. They are. The value is phenomenal. Thank you for the free shipping offer, says Mary Coate. I usually wait to order until I have enough items to reach the free shipping level. I've missed deals while waiting, but not this time. No, that's the thing. You won't need to miss out. Whatever you like, just order it, get it checked out, and then if you see something else, you can come back, order it, and you're not going to get any more shipping costs on top. Thank you also to Kylie Schaefer, who says, good morning from Kansas. I've got my new inks. Yes. Charlotte Clark, I've got the City of Lights ordered. Yes. Hadassah, the City of Lights box is nice. Wow, 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 says Shazza Maynard. That's my box. Which box? Which box was your box? Karen says, I need all 3 boxes. Get all 3 boxes. Think of the saving that you'll make on all 3 boxes, and then think also that you'll get 180 bonus points. Yes, and you'll get double points on all of the boxes as well. I mean, my goodness me, that is unbelievable, the amount of points. I can't even work it out, but it's lots of points. And Bernie says the boxes do give you a chance to try things out that you might not have thought of buying. I love them. Thank you, Bernie. And Karen says, I think I need all of the boxes. Grab them whilst they're here. Our little secret, don't tell Sarah and Leanne. Right, let's get back to it. We've got about 20 minutes before we drop that Plinko disc, so get your comment in if you've not yet commented. Comment now, you could be winning a prize at the end of the show. Let's get back to Debbie though. What can we look at in the last 20 minutes?
Right, let's look at how we can be a bit more artistic and use these colours. So I'm going to take our Mountain Meadow and we're just going to, and actually I'm going to turn them around. That's a good thing with having these because I don't want too much paint down. I say paint, ink pad, ink colour down because we don't want to waste it. And we're literally just going to use this to pick up the colour. And I'm just going to put this directly down here. So we're literally going to splodge some onto here. So just painting it on. And then I'm going to actually, oh, this is good. I've got two lots of, I've got my dirty water, which I can get rid of the colour, and then clean one to dip it back into, which is good. Then we're going to use the Arctic flower. So we're going to do exactly the same. Don't need too much colour. And again, we're going to paint that one next to it. So just pick that one up. And then we're going to put that down here as well, like so.
Hey, Vanessa's got the Showstopper and all 3 boxes, Debbie.
Oh, amazing.
That's a great shot, that.
Ah, you'll love them. You will absolutely love them, yeah. It must be like when you get your stash home to see what you bought is just incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, what do you play with first? Especially, I know some orders are going out, but the ones that are consolidated.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and you get that
all
massive
the new launches
hoard
together.
through. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, where would you start?
I know. I mean, how amazing is that?
And it's your crafting sorted for the next few months, isn't it? Cool,
Yeah,
blimey.
absolutely. Love that. That colour's beautiful. I love
Yeah.
that. Oh, doesn't look, put it in mid. Now I've got dirty water again. Never mind. It's fine. And then the last one, we're going to use that Neptune. Look at that. Beautiful colour. That's amazing. Yeah. So use that one, and we're going to just pop that onto here as well. So we've got our 4 different colours. Oh, done it again. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to use that brush to pick up. So what we can do is start sort of tapping so we can put a little bit round the edge. So just use that, and then I'm going to pick up my other colour. So before you sort of wipe all this colour up, just make sure you use it so you can flick that colour over here, like so. And then let's take the green. So just using all them colours, and that way you're not wasting any. There we go. And then that last one, not that there's a lot of the purple, but I'm just making a big mess everywhere. But also what we're doing is flicking into the colours. Can you see how they're reacting here with all the different colours that we've got? So you're just creating something really different. Right, before Tracy sees, let me clean the counter. There we go, all done. And you can also, if you want to use this, you can put some card underneath. But we would just, for demo, we would just clear that one up. So once I've done that, before we water react it, I'm going to actually dry it. So let's just dry this one. And what I always think, Ben, because when I first started to do messy crafts, because I really wasn't a messy crafter. You know how tidy I am, always tidying up and making sure everything's done.
Yeah.
And I genuinely, I mean, you probably know this, but anyone that doesn't, I used to wear gloves when I used to do any sort of messy, because I couldn't bear my fingers to get inky or paint on them. I mean, boy, if I changed, it doesn't worry me at all. Yesterday I had the colour creation powders on Hobby Maker, and my hands were full of dye yesterday, and I loved it. I absolutely loved all that messy.
Good, you got a black top on today though.
Yeah, that's it. But what I've realised is that never, like, you'd look at this and think, well, actually, I don't really like the look of that, and I would throw that away thinking, oh, it doesn't look like anything. But you have to give it time. When you're doing any sort of messy work, just wait till you get that finished results, because it looks so different when it's decorated, when you put a sentiment on there, when you spritz your water. There's just so many ways to change what your first lay down of colour. So I'm just making sure I just dry that blue at the side. There we go. You can see sort of patches where it's not drying. Now it's drying. Right, so we've got all that fully dried. Once you've done that, we'll show you, because you've got that shimmer coming through there, which looks beautiful. And then all we're going to do is use our spray. So we're literally going to spritz this now. So even though we've painted it on, you see now all of this is sort of spritzing. And then you'll see all this will start to separate. We'll start to get those beautiful colours coming here. The colours that have mixed together will all come together. If you want to like put some colours so they mixed a bit more together, you literally just spray a little bit more water. So let that sort of do its thing. We can see now the yellow starting to come through in here. I can see the yellow coming through in here, all that blue, which is the pink. And in fact, if I spray just a little bit more of the pink at the side there, or pink, the water at the side, you can see that pink coming through. And then we're going to dry that one as well.
Just whilst Debbie's drying, we are aware that a few of you are having some problems on the US website. Apologies for that. We have got our team notified. They are working on it. So if you have had problems at checkout, then hopefully those will be getting sorted sooner rather than later. So apologies again. And also, just to say, I've seen a few of you commenting saying that you want to see those colour swatches, and we'll certainly do that for you before the end of the show. And Susan Ertz says, boy, am I in trouble. The devil in me made me do it. What do you ask? Place more orders. The crafty devil on your shoulder. Buy more, buy more.
It's funny, isn't it, how we've got no willpower, us crafters, because we're very much people, we think, I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need another ink pad, I don't need another die. But then you see them and think, actually, that would be really nice for so-and-so, that would be really nice to do with that. We've got no willpower. I have no willpower.
And I think when you read everyone else's comments saying, oh, I bought it and I've got it, like, you don't want to miss out, do you? You don't want to be not in that club of the new stuff.
And you're right, I think it's the case that then when you come to do a project, or you're making somebody's card, or you're doing a wedding invitation, you suddenly think, oh, that would have looked nice if only I'd bought that. So, I mean, obviously you get what you can afford and get the things that matter to you the most, but it's so tempting, it's all very tempting. And birthday is the time when we bring, I mean, we really do come with a wallop, don't we?
I love that. We do come with a big wallop.
I know, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we wallop your wallets, wallop everything we bring you. It's just, it's very hard to be choosy.
I wish I'd got that into my song now. 19th birthday gonna wall up your wallets.
Look at this. Now, if I bring it to the front there so we can see, look at the pink and the blues in here. You can really see that shimmer coming through. Just beautiful. Just absolutely love them. And then if I bring this in, Ben, what I did here is I just painted my butterflies and put them on top. And literally, so we've literally got those almost like flying through those coloured puddles. Yeah. And it just shows you, it doesn't matter how you do them, what you put on top, they just look really effective once you do them.
Patricia's just asking whether or not you'd ever use embossing powders with these pads, or would it spoil the effect?
No, you can absolutely use embossing powders. You'll still get that colour bloom out of them. So what I would recommend, because you have to dry them, so for the colour to bloom out of them, I would use those, and then I would go back in with ink, especially if you're doing a stamped image, and then you can heat emboss it, because what you won't be able to do is separate the ink and still have it wet, because saying that, oh no, it'd be water, so it'd be water ones. So you can heat emboss them, and it would just put a shine on them rather than it being shimmery.
Thank you, Sam C, as well. He says, so much new stuff coming. Where to start? What to play with first? So exciting. Still got more goodies coming away. New launch tomorrow, of course. The brand new stamping platform is coming your way tomorrow, so make sure you're in early for that, because I think that is going to be very popular. We've also got those brand new nesting dies and those stunning stained glass window acetate circles and squares, which are coming up with me and Craig on Saturday. I think you're going to absolutely love, and they're at a lovely price point for you too. So those are your launches still coming up, and then of course on Sunday we will be recapping on everything. well, I say everything, whatever's left when it comes to Sunday, because lots of things have sold out. We have been very, very busy across the 2 weeks. Can't believe we're coming to an end, but let's keep the excitement up. Cartload tonight, 3 hours with Leanne and Sarah, a little bit of me over in Vegas Corner. But before that, let's have a look at all the colours that you're going to get again in your ColourBloom ink pads. But also, a lot of people, Debbie, want to see those swatches, so we can look at those too.
Yeah, absolutely. So these are really beautiful colours, really vibrant colours. And you can see where they're laid down and put water on them and faux bleach, you can see the difference of the colours coming through. So you've got your fruit pie, which has got that darker blue, and then when it's watered down, you've got the lighter blue, and then you've got that pink coming through, which is your dye-based colour. This one here, you've got your green coming out of it into that blue. You've got a yellow going through that as your dye-based colour. Then you've got your midnight rose, you've got that beautiful purple, and then you've got that amazing pink that's coming through there. Then your Arctic flower, I love this colour. I think it's absolutely beautiful. You've got light blue coming through on here with your faux bleaching, and then coming out, you've got this amazing lavender colour. Love the Sun Goddess. I think that's probably one of my favourites as well. Absolutely stunning. And then you've got your Neptune as well, which is the opposite way round to this one, which is your blue underneath your purple. And if I just sort of move that, be able to sort of see those glitters coming through. There we go. You can see that glitter coming through on there. They're absolutely beautiful. But if we stay there, I'm just going to bring in these swatches, because these are what Leanne's team did when they were developing this product and how they worked. So they literally just had a play around with them. You can really see that incredible shine on there, which is absolutely stunning.
Amazing.
And just the different colours that come through in there, your blues and your greens, you've got your pinks and your purples. I mean, just so many. You can see all those amazing, bright, beautiful colours. Just get through some of these. Now these swatches, I mean, look at that, to be at that shimmer in there.
Shimmer really
those
comes
purples, those sort of blues, those lighter blues are just amazing. I love this one, just literally putting a bit of ink over the top, spritzing, looks incredible. Just so many different ways. Look at the colours that are bursting through in that one. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's just get through some of these swatches where you can really see the colour separating. Now, to get this level, it's hard to do it on air because we don't have the time. What you want to do is put it on, blast it with water, and then heat, and then redo it, and then do it again, and then you get these incredible tones coming through. Look at this green one. I mean, that is your mountain meadow. It's just beautiful. Love this one as well, that Sun Goddess, beautiful, and then with a more sort of background there is just incredible. And then I'm just going to show these swatches as well, which were just put down so we could see exactly what the colours were and how they were coming to you. And then that shimmer that you can see in there is just absolutely incredible. So that's all your sort of swatches, and you can see how much someone really had a good play with those.
It did.
And then, and let's show the boards as well. So we've got the boards for your embossing folders. So that's your swirling waves.
And that's a 3D.
That's a 3D folder. Yep, you've got your celestial one, which is another 3D folder. That's going to work really well with your cosmic collection, isn't it? Just beautiful. Then we've got our butterfly collage, which is gorgeous. And then that last one is that floral meadow as well. So beautiful embossing folders. But remember, you can use whatever you've got in your stash, but creating backgrounds like this. So this one was the background and then painted onto those embossed stars, which look incredible. You can also put your gilding waxes onto them, so they're going to look amazing. This one was with your metallic pen, so that looks really cool. And then doing effects like this, so that embossing folder has been done at the top, just with dry embossing onto white card, and then at the bottom with that beautiful mountain meadow spritzed onto there as well. That looks incredible, doesn't it, with that purples coming through. Love this one as well. So you've got those oranges from your Sun Goddess, and you've also got that beautiful midnight rose. There's just loads of different ways that you can do them. However you use your ink pads, whether it's to paint with them, to heat emboss them, to spritz them with water, to blend with them, these are the ink pads for you. You're going to absolutely love them, and just have fun. That's the main thing here. You need to have fun with these ink pads. I'm going to show one more. Look at that one. How beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
Just a quick question from Cindy, who says, could you heat emboss Can you heat emboss them, then wet with water and get an effect?
No, so if you heat emboss, you're sealing them. You're
Yeah.
sealing them with an enamel as such. So no, you wouldn't be able to wet them afterwards.
Lovely card, says Vanessa. The butterflies are so pretty. And Lynn says, 4 more stops till Mr. Yodel knocks on my door. Ooh, the excitement, you say. It's like Christmas. If you don't want to go for this Showstopper, if you just want to maybe just get the Inkpads on their own, then you have got that opportunity. We've got separate bundles of everything and individuals too. So you've got a different price point for wherever your budget might lie. And listen, you might just want to try these out for the first time. You know, you might not want to go for the full collection. So you look at that on the Shop the Show. But if you just want those 6 Inkpads as a bundle, so your Neptune, your Mountain Meadow, Fruit Pie, your Sun Goddess, Midnight Rose and your Arctic Flower, that's the bundle you want to go for there. So it's £36. $47.20 is your platinum price on that, and you'll get your double points with that too, plus your free gift. Must just apologise again that if you are trying to shop, the website's just a couple of gremlins. I think they've travelled across from the US to the UK as well now. So if you are just struggling to get your bits and pieces checked out, the team are working on that. So hopefully sooner rather than later, we do have still deep stocks of the Showstopper available, so it's not going to be a case of you're going to come back and be like, you'll be fine for now. The boxes as well, whilst we've got less stock of those, you should still be okay. But just keep trying. We'll notify you if it comes back up and working properly in the next 10 minutes. Just very quickly as well, if you're going for the Showstopper, you do have your bonus buy, your sentiment bonus buy, 7-piece collection. So it is stamps and dies for you as well. So you've got this set here, which is your Wishing You Happiness. That is a beautiful die frame with the stamps to go with. Things like Enjoy Your Day, Happy Birthday and Just For You. You've got your wedding invitation die from the Garden of Love. You've also got your cute little Best Wishes die as well, which is from those little mini expressions that we brought to you a while back. And then you've got tons of stamp dies as well. So the Simply Sentiments, that brings you things like Happy Birthday. You've got words like of the you, so sending many wishes. Celebrate, best. I mean, you just can create all your own sentences with that. 49 to play with. You've got 12 stamp sentiments from the Wild at Heart collection. Things like Dare to Dream, Stay Wild and Be Wild. Honeysuckle collection, 16 more sentiments in there. That is thank you for being there. Kind words are like honey and life is sweeter with you. And then you've also got your sentiments in stamp form from the Kingfisher collection. Things like Happy Birthday, You Are Amazing, Wonderful in Every Way, and Good Luck. £28 or $36. However, if you pop that in with your Showstopper, that is £14 or $18. Must be in the same basket, don't forget. Thank you, Patricia. He says, my G2 arrived yesterday. Why, oh, why, oh, why did I never get this before? Best decision I made this week. A fabulous price too. Whitney O'Toole says, I get my first of 12 birthday orders today. Yes, I'm so excited. And Deborah Benson says, these Inkpads just go with so many of the latest collections. They certainly do. If you haven't got yours yet, let's give you opportunity to get them checked out. We are going to come back in about 2 minutes' time. When we do come back, we could be mentioning your name. If we mention your name, that means you will be getting Plinkoed and you could be winning a prize of up to £100 or dollars to spend with us. We will recap on what all the prizes could be. But listen, if you have commented over the last 2 hours, stay where you are and come back in 2 minutes because we could be playing for that prize for you. But in the meantime, if you're able to, because I know we've got gremlins, go and check out and we'll meet you back here after Belvis. Let me move that Plinko. Huh?
19th birthday's gonna set my soul, gonna set my soul on fire. I got a whole lot of money.
So,
that's
do we not get like an hour and a half tick up then?
on other launches I desire. Oh, there's hundreds of great deals waiting out there. How much will I spend, man? I don't even care. Don't tell my bank manager so he's unaware. Viva Craft Vegas! Viva Craft Vegas! Oh, how I wish that there were more than the 2 whole weeks of the day. And even if there were 4 or more, I wouldn't sleep a minute away. Oh, there'll be fun with the Plinko and the roulette wheel. Fortunes that you'll save on every deal. All you'll need's a credit card and a nerve of steel. Viva Craft Vegas! Viva Craft Vegas! Viva Craft Vegas, I'll be sure to cash in on these deals I'll be stashing. There's no pal refrain. Viva Craft Vegas turning, day into nighttime turning, night into daytime. Once you see the deals, you'll never be the same again. I'm gonna keep on the run, I'm gonna have me some fun. If it costs me my very last dime, I'll wind up broke. Well, I'll always remember that I had a crafty time. I'm gonna bag all the double points that I can, of all the free gifts and bonus buys. I'm such a fan, just gotta keep my spending secret from my partner, oh man. Viva Craft Vegas, Viva Craft Vegas, Viva Craft Vegas, Viva, Viva Craft Vegas.
With those moves, says Shazza Maynard, you should go on Strictly, Ben. If there's any Strictly producers watching, and you know you're looking for ZZ list people, I'm happy to come
Sarah
on.
can put a word in.
Yeah, she could, shouldn't she? Actually.
Yeah, I mean, you should have a word.
She said the other day she was going to put a word in for me for the, you know, the bloke on Strictly who goes, now dancing the tango. That guy. It's like when he retires, she said she was going to put a word in for me to do that. But
That'd be good. It's very good. It's very good, that song.
thank you. Thank you for all the Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. You guys have loved this show. Apologies again that the website's been a bit dodgy, but hopefully we'll get that all sorted out for you. But it's probably my fault. We've probably broken it by showing those boxes early.
What boxes?
What, oh yeah, what boxes? Yeah. It's probably Sarah and Leanne have like pulled the wire out going, ha, we'll show them, showing our boxes for cartload. We are at the Plinko board though. One of you is about to be announced as a winner. You're going to drop the Plinko.
I am going to do the Plinko, yes.
We'll remind everybody of the prizes first up before we announce our winner. So Debbie, if your Plinko discs drops in Paris,
okay,
£50 or dollars to spend with us.
That's not bad.
Yep. The Sphere Mini. Mini.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
The big one, the Bellagio, £100 or dollars to spend with us.
Yes, that's the one we want, isn't it? That's the one.
Only been hit twice. We've then got our Vegas sign. If you land in there, that's a tri-blend brush bundle.
Oh, okay. Nice.
MGN Grand, £75 or dollars.
Oh, that's not bad.
Chapel of Love, it's a dye bundle. Then you've got the Luxor, that's $25 to spend.
Okay.
And then lastly on the end is the High Roller, which is a stamp and embossing folder bundle.
Oh, so they're all good prizes,
they're all
actually.
good prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was a bit worried that there might be a booby prize.
No booby prizes
no booby
here.
prize. That's
No.
cool. So we want number 2 or...
Bellagio or MGM Grand, really, because then it
and
gives
it's the Bellagio number 2?
It's the
third
one, yeah.
Or the
third one or the sixth one, yeah.
Right.
Do you want to climb the ladder?
I'll go and climb the ladder.
Okay. Be careful.
Okay.
And then you've got your camera at the top of the ladder. If you go...
Oh! I'm only joking.
I genuinely fell for that.
I'm only joking.
There she is.
I'm joking. Hello.
There
I
we
need
go.
to go just down
Grab
one
your disc.
here. Get
That's
me
it.
disc to get me disc.
Now, oh yes, who are we playing for?
Who am I winning prizes for?
We are playing for Jules Gordon. Yes, Jules.
Jules, I will do my best for you, honestly.
Any tactics as to where you might drop it?
So I'm thinking, I like the left.
Right. Okay.
Like the left side.
We'll go left.
So do we go...
You're going to go far left. It's got to travel a long way.
Yeah, no, I know. So I'm thinking that's not going to work.
I don't know. I don't know.
Do I go right here? I'm going to go here.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope this is all right. So,
Ready?
1, 2, 3. No, if that's the third one in.
Run out of time.
Okay, sorry. Do you know what? I'm going to go right at the end. I'm going to go right at the end.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Drop it. Oh!
What is it?
MGM! £75! Yay!
I'm happy with that one. Yay!
Yes, well done, Debbie. And Jules, you've got £75 or dollars to spend with us.
I'm well happy with that.
That one didn't even hardly hit any of the
I know,
things, just went straight down.
75. I'm happy with that. I mean, not 100, but 75 is good.
Good.
It's very good.
CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk, Jules. If you message us, we'll get that prize sorted for you, and then you're into the big draw on Sunday. 28 names on the roulette wheel. We'll spin it. One winner, final Plinko, wins the grand prize. Some big
Wow,
prizes on that
that's
final
amazing.
Plinko board. Thank you for a fabulous show.
You're very welcome. I'll be back tomorrow
Yes.
for brand new stencils and a brand new stamping platform. I'm so excited.
A lot of people have been waiting for that.
Yeah, you're honestly, you will, it's going to be a ridiculously busy day tomorrow. It's me and Craig tomorrow, so yeah, we're kicking you all out the building. Me and Craig are getting our hands on those florals and our new stamping platform. It is brilliant, honestly. You know how much I love our 8x8 stamping platform. I love this one more.
It is going to be a big day. Before all that, though, look out, because tonight, live at 4, we've got Cartload. We'll get all the website up and working again, so apologies if you are trying to check out, but the website will be up and running by then. We've got a Cartload show. Leanne's my side, Sarah's that side. I'm going to be here somewhere doing what? I'm not quite sure, but there's unbelievable deals coming your way. You've got those 3 boxes, of course. You can keep shopping those now. We've got so many more unbelievable deals for you too. It's a chock-a-block 3-hour show. We look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much to Debbie.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you to you guys. Keep checking the website. It will be back up and running to its proper way in just a few moments' time, I'm sure. But until then, bye for now.